everybody, it's Michelle and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be, as you saw by the title and the thumbnail probably, it is the update to the project pan for the first quarter of 2024. So I'm just going to be doing that project pan, talking a little bit about all the products and where I feel I am with using them up. I'm going to save all my empties and try to do an empties video at the end of the year, unless I have a bin like this that's in my desk that I will put all of my empties in. That's going to include any makeup remover, like makeup wipes, makeup remover, anything that I would have normally done on this channel will be in that drawer. I'm not going to keep body soaps and that sort of thing. But without further ado, let's get into it. So as you can see, I'm getting down on the toner. And I do want to talk about a few other YouTubers that I've noticed that are doing this. There's one that's going really in depth, like she's weighing everything and it's amazing. Like she's weighing everything that she's using. I will leave that video linked in my description box. And I'll try to remember to pin a comment. But there's so many people that are going through and doing project pans. Some people are doing a monthly, like Tanelia Kim is doing a monthly. I think her channel name now is Life with Christine. I know she does a project pan. Garbage can is missing, so I was gonna throw it in the trash, but there's nothing there. So okay, and now for the face products. So as you can see, hopefully you can see, I've used a bunch of this. So I'm just going to continue using this until it's gone. These ones aren't as dramatic, so you can't really, like this still feels really, really heavy. But, you know, I have not done makeup every day this week. Today, by the way, is the, oh gosh, what is today? Today is the 2nd of February. When I'm filming this, it is in the morning before I'm going to work. The one I forgot to show you is the Garnier Serum. Again, this feels really heavy. And I can't really see how much is left. But these two feel really heavy still. I don't know if it's the component or not. Obviously, this one, you can see that I am getting down on it. Next, I don't know. Yep, you can see it. So I only use a very little bit of this because you don't need too much. Like, I probably still have a couple more uses out of this one. So we're still holding strong on the Tatcha. Remember, if the Tatcha runs out, I do have a backup already pulled. And it will be this Sunday Riley Moisturizer Cream and Ice. It's another small one. All right, and then we have the eye cream. You and I both know it's this eye cream that's going to last the entire project pan. And I'm going to end up putting it back in the drawer. And I think what I want to do, let me tell you something. I think what I want to do, and tell me if this is crazy. Of course, you can see that there's still so much left in my face primer. There's all of that still left. I think what I might want to do is at the end of the year, I mean, hopefully I get some things used up. And at the end of the year, anything that because each project pan, each quarter, except for the final quarter, obviously, but each project pan, what I want to do is anything that's left over. So like, obviously, the eye cream, I'm not going to be able to use that up before the end of March. I want to take everything from each of the 3 quarters that we're talking about. There are 4 quarters in a year. I know that. But each of them, anything that's left, I want to put into the final one. So each quarter, I'm going to pull out brand new products. I'm never going to reuse a product from the previous quarter, except for the final one. Does that make sense? Did I just confuse myself and you guys? Did I? I'm sorry. Because I did kind of confuse myself. Does that make sense, though? Let me know in the comments. And yes, Tish, that means you need to give me something more than a purple heart. So this one, the one that's darker, the Maximum Coverage Concealer in Nude from e.l.f. This one I still have a bunch left in. Like, this still feels pretty heavy. This one, as you can see, is getting down to the quick. So, if I run out of this one before the end of March, I am going to pull another lighter foundation. I will pull out one of the AOA Studios that's the dropper things, and that's what I'll start using. And again, as always, if I start using something different, I will tell you guys in a video, like, now I'm using such and such. Or it'll be, I might not even tell you, to be honest, because I don't know that I will remember. It's a little too dark, but we're just going to go with it. It is about 7:10 in the morning. I'm really, really hoping that in the spring, when things start to melt, I'm able to get outside and maybe get some sun on my face. It's where sometimes I think I'm a hermit. And it's my own doing. Nobody else's fault. Okay, so I'm white as a ghost, as you can see. Now, I did pull out different brushes for my other face products. My new powder brush without my hair stuck in it. In a previous video that is probably up on TikTok, or will be shortly, I used this one as my blush because I thought this one was the one I was using for my all over face powder, but it's not. So this is a Luxie brush. This will be my all over face powder. This is the highlighter brush, and this is from Jasmine Beauty. And then so is my blush brush. It's from Jasmine, and this is from Moda. And this will be, obviously, my contour brush. And then, nope, hold on. I had the right one to begin with. I just need to trust myself. So as you can see, we still haven't gotten very far, I don't feel like, in our project pan for the powder. Crap, I should have done my... Let me back it up a little bit. Concealer. This still feels pretty heavy. I don't know that this will get used up either. But we're going to give it a shot. I was outlining my brows with it, but I got too lazy, I'm going to be honest. Because that takes a lot. And I normally don't have that much time in the morning. And I have been using this smaller brush, or the smaller sponge, to do the contour and stuff. And it seems to be working okay, so I think I'm working better. And I also use this when I put on my eye primer. So I don't know where this one came from, but I do have some other round ones. Because I usually use the pointy end. Obviously, I'll use this end to do like my chin and between my eyeballs. But I can always, the round ones that I have, I can always use the round part of it. Okay, now let's go in with the powder. And I have been trying to get really in to set the concealer, brightener, whatever you want to call it. And with this brush, you do have to like squeeze it to like get in there. All right, and then on to the contour. Nope, we're going to do brows first because brows take me the longest. All right. We ain't hitting pan on this. I'm just going to be honest and real. There's no way in heck we're going to hit pan. So I have noticed that I do. All the beauty YouTubers out there are going to be like, what? For a while there, I wasn't actually cleaning off the brush part of this because, well, I only use it for this. But then I noticed that it, like, piles up in there. So I have started cleaning it off. Like, usually after I'm done with my brows. And I just use a color saver, or if I have a towel on my lap like I have right now for my hair, I'll use that. Okay. So 2 hours later, no, it's not that long, obviously. And I am still using this, the Watermelon Lip Hydrating Lip Oil. Now, this, I feel like it's getting low. So if this runs out, I'm not going to start using a new one. I shall not. I'm thinking in the next project pan, I will probably get another like pomade, like what I just used on my brows. Not this. That's a clear brow gel. I'll probably get another pomade, or not pomade, another powder. I'll get another powder to use on my brows, and then probably also a pencil, just so that I have some variation. Okay, and then we have not hit pan on this at all. I've even started using on some days. If I don't have time, like today, I'm not going to have time to film an eye look. I'll probably end up using this on my eyeballs. So speaking of eyeballs, before I go any further, I am going to use my eye primer. This, I feel like it is getting low. If I do run out, I'll probably just use the concealer, the Morphe concealer, until, the new project pan in April. Now let me finish contouring. And I've been doing the same thing like with my blush, because the blush, there's no way in heck it's going to get all used up before the end of the quarter. I don't know that this really does anything, but I see all the other beauty YouTubers doing it, so I want to do it too. Okay, then we're just going to blend. All right, now the last time that I did a look using my contour and blush, I actually just used the brushes that I used for that. I'm not doing that this time. So today's look is going to be another quick, simple, literally using my bronzer and my blush and my highlighter. So I'm just going to go in with this E3 brush from Bling Brushes. I'm just going to stamp that all over the lid. This might be how I'll be able to eventually get full use out of a bronzer or a blush by just using it on my eyeballs. I'm not going to add any more product. I'm just going to go back and forth in the sweepy motion, not picking up my brush just for no reason, just because I think that's how I stop it from going into my inner corner. I have been thinking about what I'm going to use for my next project pan. And I know that I said before that I want to use up products that have already been opened. So I probably am going to do that, mostly just because I don't want anything to go to waste. So I think, just thinking out loud for the next one, I might pull like a couple different ones. Like, obviously, let me just take out all the likes. Obviously, for this one, I had a clear plan going into it that I wanted to pull out all Ciate London products, or as many of the Ciate London products as I have. Right, I've got this cleaned off and ready for the next one. So again, it's still domed up. I mean, you can't really see the dome anymore, but it is still domed up. So let's get some blush on. And I'm pretty darn positive that this blush will last forever. That's my only concern about doing the last project pan the way I just talked about, is because I'm probably going to have hella blushes and hella bronzers and stuff left at the end of the year. So again, I did take blush on my brush, on this brush. I'm just going to go all over the lid again. That time I did pick it up, and hopefully you can see it, but there is fallout right there. Let me grab my powder brush and kind of get that away. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I love the interaction. I know it takes me a minute to reply. I'm trying to get better. But, working 12 and a half hours a day, 5 days a week, takes it out of a girl. And this time I went swish over this way and it got on the outside of the eye. So let me clean that up as well. Okay, so in the Project Pan Week 6, Look 2, I talked about the fact that I noticed a lot of people do a tight line, which is the line underneath the eyelashes on the top. I don't normally do that. I did do it today, and I said I was going to pull out the little eye pencil that I have. This is from Locket, I guess. It's a little itty bitty black eyeliner. It's a pencil eyeliner, at least I think, yeah. And I'm just going to use this to do my tight line on the top, and today I used it for the bottom because I'm just using my project pan to do my full face, so that's what I did. These mascaras are getting low. This one still has some life in it, so obviously we're going to still use it. The other one, I'm not so sure. I had been using both, so I would use this one on the top and the other one on the bottom. My phone just told me that it is 7:30, so I need to hurry myself. And I haven't really been curling them because I don't know that really does anything, to be honest. I'm not convinced that curling them does anything but cause my eyes to water. Okay, so there is the top. There's the top with mascara, and now I'm going to do the bottom with the Tarte C Surf Curl. It's just a thinner wand, so I feel like that should do better for the bottom lashes. I'm just not sure that there's anything left in the bottle. I'm even like wiggling it around. I mean, some comes off in the lid, or like the tip of it. Yeah, I think this one's done. Empty. So that's going to go in my empties. Pull you guys back. I guess I'll have to use this fat one to do the bottom ones as well. Alright, so I might be using my replacement here soon. There's no way in hell I'm ever going to get through all of this, ever. So this may end up in a declutter next year. I'm going to go in with the white pearl. That is my favorite. We're just going to put a little here, 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 here. Alright, and now I need to get a pointy brush. Pencil brush, I guess is what it would be. It isn't really a pencil brush, but it's close enough. It's domed. And I'm going to go in with that white pearl. We're going to put that in the inner corner. Probably should have done that before I did, the rest of my eye makeup, but, whatevs. Right? And we need some setting spray, which I probably shouldn't have shaken up, but it's down to here. All right. Then I'm just going to put some of my Rolly perfumes on. This is what I got in my BoxyCharm by Ipsy. Let me do a lip. I'm going to take the hydrating lip oil off. I do still have, and I'm just going to talk to you guys while I pick out a lip, okay? I do still have more of my collection videos to get out to you. There's some that are recorded and just pending because I'm trying to just use them, I don't want to say as fillers, but pretty much as fillers. I'm going to use I Am Loved as my liner from Real Her. I'm probably just going to use a Tonic London Plumping Gloss. Not that it actually plumps anything anymore. And I need to Shorepeen. So I think, are you guys enjoying, the Sunday? I know a lot of people are enjoying the Sunday uploads. So I'm going to continue doing those, obviously. And I'm going to continue doing the wheels. I know my Sunday videos are a little bit longer because those are usually a couple, sometimes 5 days in a row of filming something. And anytime I put a gloss on over something else and it like goes onto the doe foot, I always try to clean it off before I put it away. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but looks like I didn't do it one time because it's got a little bit of the darker shade. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's got a little bit of a darker shade on it. And then there's our look. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. These are 2 primers that I found when I was organizing that I need to decide if I'm going to put into my collection or if I'm going to give them away. It is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Natural Reach Hutch Primer. I'm probably going to keep it. And then the Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer. I'm probably going to keep these both. So I should just put them away and add them to the list. And then I have, this little thing that has all of my lip liners, my extra Jeffree Star and then the Jeffree Star Bullet lipstick that I won't use because it's rough. And then, of course, I need to get through my palettes. So I got a bunch of videos I need to record. So I'm probably going to try to work on that tonight, tomorrow, and get edited. I need to get a lot of stuff edited and uploaded. YouTube has been taking a while to upload. I don't know if any other creators are seeing that as well, but it's taking an awful long time to get things uploaded. Anyway, plus I need to record more wheel videos because I only have up to week 6, which y'all are going to see next week. So I need to get popping. All right, guys. As always, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. And leave me a sweet, sweet comment down below. I greatly appreciate it, just like I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. As always, guys, remember, be kind to one another. You know the rest. Bye, guys.